in Ghana, Africa, and the world at large. Our holistic approach to education is undergirded by the core principles of excellence, integrity, and service. This approach has inspired and rocketed those who have passed through the four corners of the university into the stratosphere of success and service to humanity. Indeed, our graduates are set apart in the business world because of the unique training they receive that ensures that their minds, hands, and souls are prepared for the challenges of the real world. As a Seventh-day Adventist institution of higher learning, we are a proud member of a worldwide family of top-notch Adventist institutions poised to make a positive change in the world by producing students who are worth their salt.
Welcome to Valley View University, a seven-day Adventist institution of higher learning. Here is a community of about 9,000 students, faculty, and staff seeking to impact society positively through value-based education that fosters the balanced development of the learner, thereby equipping the graduate to serve God and humanity in excellence and integrity. Established in 1979 as Adventist Missionary College at Bekwai, Ashanti, the institution relocated to Adentan near Accra in 1983. And in 1989, it moved to Oyibi on the Adentan-Dodoa Road and was renamed Valley View College. In 1987, the college was accredited by the then National Accreditation Board. And in 2006, it received presidential charter, thus becoming Ghana's first chartered private university, having the authority to award its own diplomas and degrees.
We are a corporately responsible institution and have extended a helping hand over the years to the National Cardiothoracic Center through donations. We have also assisted the Oyibi community and some of our students through scholarships and bursaries. The university also operates 2 hospitals to meet the medical needs of immediate and surrounding communities.
Valley View University has engaged in a lot of activities relative to corporate social responsibility. One major one has to do with the Oyibi Water Project that began the early part of the year 2000s. And in that project, for instance, we as a university had to offer a vehicle. We supported the project with a vehicle. We supported the project with a generator, a genset for power. We bore part of the cost of the drilling. Also when it came to the construction of the overhead tank and all that. So that is for within our immediate catchment area. But even beyond that, we also offer what we term as landlord bursaries for our landlords. And so every year you find family members in school who do not pay anything for their training here. These are part of our corporate social responsibility. But at a national level, we sometimes had organized blood donation exercises to the Kolibu Blood Bank.
Valley View University offers holistic education that does not only prepare you for the job market, but also for the harsh world out there. I personally love Valley View University because it's a good place to be.
I joined the school in the year 2017, and before my enrollment, I heard a lot on the media about Valley View as being a Christian-based institution. And as an Adventist, I considered joining the school so that at the end I may come up with moral uprightness and good ethics to give back to the society. There is something different I find in Valley View University as compared to other universities, and that is a flexible payment structure for students to pay their fees with less stress and to lower their financial burden.
Our faculty is made up of a fine blend of highly qualified, experienced, friendly, and youthful personnel poised to excel at the personal level and to also lead students into excellence.
I joined Valley View University in 2017. Before I joined Valley View, I was looking for a school which could have programs that could fit my schedule. So a friend recommended Valley View University. I enrolled, and the great part was that it had lectures from Friday and then Sundays, which was super cool for my schedule. I also came into contact with a distinct thing about this school. The lectures are dedicated and they had higher standards of education. It's very rare to find lecturers calling you to ask why you came to school late, why did you mix class, why your GPA is actually going down. These things are very rare to find in our universities, so it is a unique thing I enjoyed in Valley View University.
We can talk about the availability of lecture halls and then hostels. In fact, the price that the deans charge for their hostels is one of the lowest across the country that one can find. We can also talk about the student to administration relationship, which is one of the best I have observed so far.
To ensure that the rich Adventist culture is spread throughout the country, VVU has strategically established campuses in Oyibi, Kumasi, and Techiman. By dint of hard work, VVU can also boast of 2 study centers in Takoradi and Tamale. Our fees are very competitive because we believe financial problems should not be a hindrance to education. To augment this, initiatives such as the work-study program have been put in place to ensure that students who nonetheless have challenges with our competitive fees are able to graduate successfully.
Personally, the work-study program has helped me to complement my fee payment. And now I can say it on authority that I have no challenge when it comes to fee payment. In addition, the work-study program has helped me to work closely with top-notch personalities of the university when it comes to major university functions. It has also granted me the opportunity to get some key elements that employers require from their employee, i.e., good interpersonal relationship, working within timelines and meeting deadlines. This is just a gist of what the work-study programs offers to each student who are willing to join the program. Finally, the work-study program has made the holistic education that the university promises its prospective students and all students of the university a reality.
I remember I used to work in the poultry farm and I used to sweep the street also, and it helped me a lot.
The School of Business.
Okay. All right, so School of Business, one line. Nursing. Okay. Now, please, let's come closer. All of you over there, please.
So we are getting ready for the procession of the School of Business. We still have a few of our graduates from the graduate school still entering the hall.
Nursing here, right?
And tapping the white and black keys on the piano is our own faculty member, Mr. Anson, doing justice to the black and white keys. So beautiful. So our School of Business are ready, and they will take their turn. These are students who have taken various undergraduate programs in the School of Business. And I can see Mr. Asimin making sure that they are in order and the files are well formed for the purposes of the procession. Okay, so you can process School of Business majestically and have your seats. Mr. Asimi will direct you accordingly. All right, so we are waiting. Yes, School of Business. This is such a nice sight to behold. It was one of those days in a man and a woman's life where it's filled with joy, and it brings such interesting feeling. It's like going to war and conquering. That is the feeling I believe the graduates are feeling now as they walk majestically in the hall. So as they sit, if you have taken their seat, respectfully and kindly, yes, you remain standing. You remain standing, please. So the next school is ready. The next school, School of Nursing and Midwifery. School of Nursing and Midwifery. These are students who have studied for the various programs under the School of Nursing and Midwifery. These are our nurses and our midwives who are already providing services to us, and they'll be providing more services even after today. And so walking majestically and taking their seats, ladies and gentlemen, at the School of Nursing and Midwifery. They deserve all the accolades. It has been years of toil and hard work. But these noble men and women have prevailed. And today, the university deems them as men and women worthy of conferment of degrees, which will be done very soon. School of Nursing and Midwifery. These graduates are being led in the procession once again as a reminder by their sponsor, Dr. Patricia Nyameche. Very soon, the faculty, the members of convocations in the procession. Can we humbly have our seats? So the next procession will be a procession by the members of convocation. And by way of information, the members of convocation are the senior members of the university. And when it comes to occasions like these are usually made up of the faculty, the head of department, who over the years have nurtured these graduates for what we are going to witness today. They are the members of convocation. And because they play a very vital role in nurturing these students, these members of convocation have to process as well. And they will be coming very soon to the hall. After which we will have a procession by the Vice Chancellor's party. And once the Vice Chancellor's party have their seat, take their seat, the program will officially commence. But until then, we await the procession of our gallant faculty and senior members of this great institution we call Valley View University. Just last weekend, our stop was at our Oyibi campus, where we had graduates on those campus graduating. This weekend, our focus is at Techiman campus. From here, the train moves and stops at another campus at Kumasi. And this is a very significant program on the calendar of the university. There are two important programs when it comes to students. The first one is matriculation ceremonies. That year marks the entry of students into our university. And when they exit, there is still a better ceremony called the graduation or the congregation. And as far as Valley View is concerned, this is our 27th congregation. So, by inference, this is the 27th graduation of Valley View University since its inception as a fully fledged university since 2006. The university started in 1979, went through all the various accreditations, but in 2006, we received a presidential charter. In 1997, Valley View was given the right to award its own degree as far back as 1997. In 2006, in the history of Ghana, Valley View University became the first university to receive a presidential charter to award its own degrees in 2006. So you are not talking about a mean university. The first private university in Ghana, as well as the first private university to receive a presidential charter. That is the university that you are graduating from today. And you should be proud of your achievements, graduates. As we get ready for the march and the procession of our gallant faculty and staff. So between today and tomorrow, we are expecting to graduate not less than 845 students from this campus alone. At our OEB campus, we graduated 750 last weekend. And we'll be graduating about 200 at Kumasi campus on Thursday. So we are talking about some 1,800 graduating students in all for our December section. These gallant men and women, for the sacrifices some of you had to go through just to see these gallant graduates achieve this milestone in their academic pursuits. You should be proud of yourself and you should be happy for them at the same time. We still await the procession of our gallant faculty and members of convocation. So if you are here and you are a prospect and you want to see something like this, maybe it's about time you start thinking about your next graduation, and it could be at Valley View University. For the various programs that are being outdolled today, MBA programs, MEd, MPhil in education, our business programs, and our nursing programs are open for your consideration. And I can see the faculty officers are ready, and they are ready to process with the members of convocation. Okay, so I'm sure they are ready. We can now move. All right. So the procession is being led by Madame Lydia Ajekum. Yes, following Dr. Patricia Nyameche is with them. I can see Dr. Ofori in the park. Dr. Sarebediakon, Dr. Michael Amponsakodom, Dr. Robert Apalu, Dr. Albert Ajay is in the park. So forming the platform party, the Vice Chancellor's platform party are all the deans, will be all the deans. Our invited guests, a special guest of honor, will be part of the team. The Campus Management Committee, that is the AFO, the Vice Rector of the campus, the Associate Registrar of this campus will be part of the team. Our key officers will be part of the team. So, if our AFO of this campus is seated somewhere where it's not supposed to be seated, kindly do the justice and then join the platform party. So I can see some of our choristers are graduating. I hope they have a replacement for them whilst they leave. Yes. So please, we are waiting the choristers to have their seats so we can, the platform party can. At such events, you usually see a lot of dignitaries gracing it. And in the course of the program, they will be duly recognized. I do not have the locus to do such introductions. And when it is time, all such dignitaries will be duly acknowledged. In the meantime, if you are outside the hall, kindly come in and take your seats. Once the platform allows movement in and out of the hall. So please, if you are not seated yet, please kindly come in and take your seats. As many as possible that the room can accommodate, let's kindly come in and take our seats. All right, so the platform party is ready. But it's important that we know that Obuamai Nana Bofotia Buamponsim, the second is here. Nana, you are welcome. Tuntuhene Osunyane traditional area. Nana Ofosa Adubia, the second, is also here. I'm told that Nana Obuaman's his brother is graduating, and so that is a special ceremony. We also have the regional police commander in our midst, and at appropriate time he will be introduced. And the president of Greenview Conference is also here. At appropriate time, due recognitions will be given to them. At this point, our platform party is ready, and we will all be upstanding as we await their procession. So let's all kindly stand up as the conventions of academia dictates. All right. So leading the pack is the chaplain of the university, the person of Pastor Dr. Emmanuel Harrison Techi. Following him closely is Professor E.B. Amponsa, the rector of Techiman campus, followed by the registrar of Valley View University, Mr. Albert K. Imra. We have the registrar, associate registrar, Techiman campus, Mr. Amos Boahen. We have our acting vice chancellor, Professor Peter Ajekum Boahen. We have Pastor Dr. Chris Ananuno following suit. We have our special guest of honor joining us. And then we have our Chief Finance Officer. Following in the next lane, our deans of the various schools, the rector of Kumasi campus, Dr. Winfred Lakote is also here. These will be performing special function, and due time, due recognition will be given to them. Ladies and gentlemen, with these men entering the hall and having their seats, we can all have our seat. Thank you very much. At this point, hand over the microphone
Shall we pray? Divine Father, the giver of all goods, we want to say thank you for life. Thank you for today. Thank you that you can begin with us and end with us. Thank you for him.
The Valley View University is a value-based Christian institution empowered by its to grant degrees, diplomas, and certificates, and other distinctions, as well as award medals, prizes, and other titles. It also provides that the chancellor shall preside at all meetings of congregation held for the purposes of conferring degrees. I therefore humbly invite the chancellor, represented by Pastor Dr. Chris Ananunu, to constitute this assembly as a congregation and declare the ceremony open for the purpose of conferring first degrees, higher degrees, and presentation of prizes. Thank you.
By the power conferred on me as the acting chancellor of Valley View University, I, Pastor Dr. Chris Ananunu, declare the graduation assembly duly constituted. In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Distinguished Vice Chancellor, this assembly having been fully constituted as the congregation of Valley View University for the purposes of conferring degrees and for presenting prizes, I now respectfully call upon the acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Peter Boahen, to deliver his speech. Thank you. Shall we please be upstanding as we take the university's anthem?
Before I give my address, we would like to plead with you to let us have the place quiet, because a lot of people are talking. Please, let's have it quiet in here. Thank you very much. We want to continue with the introduction of these special dignitaries amongst us today, and also introduce the guests and officers here on the rostrum. We have here on the rostrum, I will start from the back, and for convenience, I will go as they are seated. Please forgive me for not following protocol. We have right at the back there, Mr. Ebenezer Osu-Yeboah, the Associate Finance Officer responsible for Techiman campus. Please, we want to see you. We welcome, sir. We also are lucky to have the examination officer of the university, and he's also the School of Business Dean, Mr. Godfred Mauto. You're welcome, sir. We also have the Dean of the School of Education, the man with the highest population of students, Dr. Robert Apalu. You're welcome. We also have some other deans also gracing the occasion. We have with us the Dean of the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, Mr. Amponsan, Dr. Amponsan Kodom. I beg your pardon. You're welcome, sir. Then we have the Dean of the Faculty of Science, and he's in the person of Mr. Abando Sam. You're welcome, sir. Continue on the next row, we have also our own Associate Registrar in charge of Valley View University, Techiman campus, Mr. Amos Opoku-Boateng. We are privileged to have the heads of our church in Ghana. The country is divided into two unions. We have the Southern Ghana Union, we have the Northern Ghana Union. The 5 southern regions, Eastern, Central, Western, Greater Accra, and the Volta, the 2, OT and all that, for the Southern Ghana, and from Ashanti region upwards to the north, the Northern Ghana. We have the Executive Secretary. He used to be a lecturer at Valley View University, and the church called him back to Kumasi to become a conference president. Today he's the Executive Secretary of the Northern Ghana Union, Pastor Dr. Kwame Ano Boahen. You are welcome, sir. We also have one of our own. He used to be here. It is through his instrumentality that agribusiness, and today we have a BSc Agric Science also, and there was a need for him to go and help at another place. So he was asked to go and man our center at Tamale. Today, we are lucky to have him back home, Dr. Asare Angra, the coordinator for the Tamale Learning Center. We also have the Dean of the School of Nursing and Midwifery, in the person of Dr. Ninon Ambetil. You're welcome, madam. We have the man in charge of all academic affairs of our campus, the Vice Rector, in the person of Mr. Luther Intim Ajay. The next person has been here all these years with us. He has just been called to the main campus. She went there to be she came to relieve me as the Dean of the School of Business, and now she's the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, in the person of Dr. Josephine Amma Pepra. Madam, you're welcome. We're also lucky to have the rector who also came to relieve me again from Kumasi, Dr. Winfred Ofoe Lakote. You're welcome, sir. I have with me here the man of God who just prayed for us. He is the chaplain of our university. A few months ago, he was the dean of students. Pastor Dr. Emmanuel Harrison Techi. You're welcome, sir. My name is E.B. Amponsa, the rector of Valley View University Techiman campus. We also have here the chief administrator of the university, the registrar, Mr. Abet Kweku Imra. You're welcome, sir. He is in charge today. Everything here belongs to him. So let's listen to him. As I said, I'll continue on the road as it is. Please forgive me. We also have our own rector who had been here for about 5-6 years. He was called to the main campus to be the pro-vice chancellor. He is now doubling as the acting vice chancellor. Our own Professor Peter Ejekum Boahen. You're welcome, sir. Our guest speaker for yesterday is also here today, sitting as chair for today's function. And he is no mean person, but our executive secretary of the Southern Ghana Union Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, Pastor Dr. Chris Ananono. Yes, sir. We have the dean of students. She's in charge of all the campuses and centers of the university. She's in charge of all the students. That's the mother of the institution, Dr. Martha Bia. You're welcome. And on the rostrum, we still have one of the key officers, the chief finance officer, Dr. William Kwesi Pipra. You are all welcome, gentlemen. At the right time, others will be introduced. We are lucky to have our choir, we have the media, we have the graduates, we have Nananum, we have people from the forces, we have faculty and staff from both OGB and Kumasi. We have the rector and other staff also from Kumasi and all that. Everybody is welcome. Now, I move on to my address and report. Chair of Council and members of the University Council present, officers from the Southern and the Northern Ghana Unions of SDA Church and their respective fields, Nana, guests of honor, acting vice chancellor, other key officers of the university, rector, Kumasi campus, deans, directors, heads, faculty, and other senior members, field officers of the church, Nananum, executives and members of the Alumni Association, graduating parents, graduating guardians, graduating sponsors, representatives from media organizations, all other invited guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. I warmly welcome you to this 27th graduation ceremony of Valley View University, which happens to be the 10th for the Techiman campus, which coincides with the 42nd anniversary celebration. By the grace of God, the campus has a lot of academic and structural successes, and these have been accomplished during its short period of existence. Academic programs run at the Techiman campus. Mr. Chair, currently, the campus runs 24 programs made up of the following: pre-tertiary, and under that we have mature entrance examination for those who have attained age 25 and above, and then we have nursing access program into BSc nursing. We also have a 2-year diploma in business administration leading to Bachelor of Business Administration, the BBA accounting, BBA HRM, BBA management, BBA marketing. We have Bachelor of Education English, Bachelor of Education Mathematics, Bachelor of Education Social Studies, Bachelor of Education Accounting, Bachelor of Education IT, and Bachelor of Education Management. We also have Bachelor of Nursing, regular, Bachelor of Nursing top-up for holders of HAC and NAC, and Bachelor of Nursing top-up for RGN holders. We have Bachelor of Agribusiness. And we are happy to announce to you that, Mr. Chair, we have just received accreditation for Bachelor of Science, Agricultural Science. We also run at a graduate school, postgraduate diploma in education, Master of Education, Curriculum and Instruction, Master of Education, Administration and Leadership, Master of Philosophy, Administration and Leadership, MBA Accounting, MBA Banking and Finance, MBA Human Resource Management, and MBA Strategic Management. During this 2021-2022 academic year, and in the immediate future, we hope to enroll students also in BSc Midwifery, Master of Philosophy, Curriculum and Instruction, certificate and diploma courses in computer science, business studies, and others. We hope to also introduce professional courses such as the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana, ACCA, CIMA, and CIB. During the year, academic programs continued in 6 modes: regular, Sundays, sandwich, summer, distance, and online. Enrollment. Mr. Chair, current enrollment per our records at Techiman stands as 2006, 32.6% female, 67.4% male. It's 84% undergraduate and 16% graduate workforce. We have 36 senior members, 22 academics, 14 in administration, 31 denominational workers, 4 otherwise, 13 senior staff, all denominational, 12 junior staff, 10 of them denominational. In total, there are 53 denominational workers and 6 non-denominational ones. There are 38 of them being male and 21 female. During the year, there were 3 resignations, 3 leaves of absence, with more to go by the end of the calendar year, sadly. Graduation statistics. Mr. Chair, thousands of students have graduated from the Techiman campus of Valley View University since the year 2012. In this 10th graduation for the campus, we are graduating one of the least numbers in recent times, 845 in total, 705 undergraduates and 140 graduates. Sunday's graduation, that is today, covers 269 students, and it covers all schools, faculties, departments, that is business, center, School of Adult and Distance Education, citizenship excellence, improved student stakeholder care, faculty and staff welfare, greater community service, and so on. After inheriting the land and existing structures from ASTS, the following projects have been substantially completed. A 40-bed capacity Valley View Adventist Hospital, 700-bed Ellen G. White Female Hall, a basic school with over 40 classrooms. We just completed a 27-unit block. The students have moved in with their teachers embarking on their activities. We have some boreholes drilled, and J.K. Osei lecture block is also completed, in fact, needing renovation. 6 faculty and staff resident blocks have also been fully renovated. The main entrance of the university has been given a facelift with a banking hall and a security post. Uncompleted projects. These include a 1,200-bed men's hall, 8-flat faculty block, bottle and sachet water factory, but we are happy to announce that the water factory building is essentially completed. There's also a lactating mothers hostel initiated by Sandwich Education students. Funding is from contribution from the students themselves and donations from individuals and corporate bodies. We have the external wall to be completed to completely surround the campus. We have a solar energy project that we need to expand, and renovation of all existing structures. Plans are underway to extend the wall by 1,200 meters within the next few months. There will still be a couple thousands of meters to fully complete the wall to prevent encroachers, miscreants, cattle, and other undesirable elements from the campus. Mr. Chair, projects that are high on our agenda are improving the external and internal ambience by planting ornamental grasses and Osei lecture block, staff bungalow number 4, finance and registry block. All these need massive renovation. We need to also pave or tar all our remaining dusty roads. We need to pave the walkways and frontage of J.K. Osei block. We need to construct a lecture theater complex. We need to construct a mall and a tissue paper factory to generate funds internally to help finance our numerous projects. We need to establish a library for the graduate school, improve internet system, acquire 100 computers for labs and libraries, establish a model senior high school, which is lacking in the entire university system. We need to relocate and expand our bakery and build a 120 cubic, all stakeholders, friends, and the general public in whatever way they can in achieving all these noble dreams. The basic school. There is a basic school, 1,250 enrolled, and has already presented JHS 3 students to the BEC on 3 occasions. Mr. Chair, I'm happy to announce to you that our students have always got the best grades in the Techiman municipality. We have the headmistress here. Madam, where are you? Where are you? We appreciate you. God bless you and your team. The basic school, from their own resources, has also constructed a new 2-story, 27 classroom block with offices. The teachers and pupils have now moved in for their activities. The hospital. The Valley View Adventist Hospital on campus, commissioned in the year 2016, has made giant strides. It is accredited with the National Insurance Authority and is a member of the Christian Health Association of Ghana and the Ghana Adventist Health Service. The hospital offers all forms of services that an approved hospital is able to do. They also have specialized clinics like urology, hypertension and diabetes, obstetrics and gynecology, antenatal clinic, postnatal, child welfare, and psychiatry. They also have a public health unit, which includes community health, nutrition, health education, disease control, HIV, TB clinic, wellness clinic, dental clinics, eye units, and all that. So they are covering almost everything that they need to do. They have diagnostic units like ultrasound, ECG, OPG, that is dental X-ray, and the machine we have is the second in the whole country. So we are doing very, very well by God's grace. They have a mammogram, they have a physio bed, they have the lab, the pharmacy, and several other units. But the emphasis is on what they intend to do now. They want to establish a unit in Zache, the ENT unit. They want to expand the dental clinic. They want to add an X-ray unit and expand maternity and pediatric wards. They have a big building now there that they are using, housing several units, but there is a new project going on that they need to complete. And the ground floor is earmarked as a banking hall, while the other section will be used as a pharmacy. Parts of the first and second floor will be used for male and female wards, X-ray rooms and offices for the hospital staff. The Prudential Bank Ghana Limited is funding the project. We are very grateful to the bank. The hospital has been helping the community with certain free services and activities such as public lectures and free medical screening with their colleagues from Mexico, USA, Germany, and other countries. These doctors and paramedics come from time to time to help us. In fact, they left here only about 2 months ago. University ventures. Currently, Mr. Chair, there are 2 business ventures that are thriving on the campus for the university, and they are the bakery and the farms. The farms is doing so well. They have several acres, in fact, hundreds of acres of crops, vegetables and seedlings, varieties, as well as over 6,000 poultry or birds. Tamale Center. The number of registered students at Tamale are as follows. We have at the graduate school 52, school for adult and distance education 114, nursing 19, bachelor of education 192, and they have 377 now. This number excludes 175 that have applied to participate in this graduation. The following are the needs for the center: lecture rooms for furniture and with furniture and other logistics, official vehicle, internet facility. We also have a center at Goso that was thought out, and plans are underway to restart it. Now to the graduates as I end. In the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verses 1 and 2, the Bible says, how the gold has lost its luster. Even the finest gold has become dull. The sacred gemstones lie scattered in the streets. The colors for the university and for this graduation are royal blue, white, and gold. And I just want to say 2 things about gold. And it is to you, students or graduates. And the person, the author, is lamenting, he's crying. Why is it that something that is so precious, of all the precious stones that we have in the world, the most important is gold? Why is it that the gold is so dull, it's no longer shining? Why is it that, as far as we are concerned, when we bring together all graduates from all universities in Ghana, Valley View students should stand out as gold, standing on the shoulders of other giants? Why is it that today people shun Valley View graduates? Why? See how the precious children of Valley View University, where their weight in gold, are now treated like pots of clay. What are the characteristics of gold? According to Mark Owell, gold is a chemical element that presents itself as a precious metal. For centuries, gold has been sought after across the world, and has come to represent wealth, prosperity, and beauty. Ancient treasures and coins have been made of gold, and entire towns and cities were built around rivers that were supposed to run with gold. It is still a prized possession to this day, and one of the most widely respected elements. Number one, gold is glittering. It glitters. In other words, if you are graduating from Valley View, where we have gold as one of your main colors, you must be impressive. You must be remarkable. You must be extraordinary. You must be outstanding. Number two, the second characteristic of gold is oxidation. It doesn't rust easily. In other words, people must not have problem with your character as you go out there, because you are gold among all the precious stones. Number three, melting and boiling. Pure gold can withstand the highest heat. As you go out, you are going to meet a lot of temptations. If indeed you are the gold among the graduates, all the graduates in Ghana, you should be able to withstand every temptation. Here, we don't separate ethics, we don't separate citizenship from academics and spiritual life and all that. And we expect you to be able to face every temptation. Number four, density. Under extreme heat, gold becomes less dense and it melts. In other words, it is very strong. You must have unflinching faith in God, and you'll be stronger than any other person out there. Another characteristic is that gold has toxicity. Unlike many other types of metals, pure gold is completely non-toxic. In fact, it is sometimes used for decoration in drinks and on food. In other words, you have to be very serviceable and non-poisonous. In your workplace, in your families, in your communities, people must see you as somebody who is not poisonous and you are very serviceable. Magnetism is another characteristic. Pure gold is a diamagnetic metal. This means that when a magnet force presses against it, it creates a magnetic force of its own that repels it. In other words, you must have a fighting spirit. You shouldn't just yield into anything that will come your way that is not favorable. You must have that spirit. The last one there is malleability. When we say something is malleable, it means it is flexible. It has flexibility. We have trained you to be flexible. You should be able to adjust into any situation. You should be able to do that. And you must be soft-hearted. Gold is used for dental restorations. I want you to appreciate this as I sit down. Gold is used for dental restorations. It has a number of direct applications of gold in medical services or devices. Almost every medical device you see has gold in there, and I will tell you why. Applications include wires for pacemakers. If you have problem with your heart is not beating well, and the doctors want to help you to have a normal heart, they will insert something on your chest called a pacemaker to help your heart, and that thing is made of gold. Gold-plated stents are used in the treatment of heart diseases. Gold possesses a high degree of resistance to bacterial colonization, and because of this, it is the material of choice for implants that are at risk of infection, such as the inner ear. It is a very valuable metal in microsurgery of the ear. Gold is used in drugs for the treatment of a wide range of ailments. In fact, the aeroplanes you see flying around, it is only gold that will help cool down their engines so that an aeroplane can fly for 24 hours non-stop without the engine collapsing. So gold is so precious that wherever we find it, it is different. That's my word to you. And to the government of Ghana, I want to take this opportunity to ask that there should be a national debate on education. Almost everybody in government now benefited the better system of education that we trusting that our good Lord will help us through the services, and he will carry us on eagle's wings, even as we finish and go home and continue with our lives. May the Lord bless you. Amen.
Thank you, Rector, Professor Ibi Amponsa. Chair, I don't know. We needed to switch from the national grid in view of the incessant power outages. And so we would plead with the assemblage to give us just a moment to do this, and then we proceed. Thank you.
Hello.
Asembi amatio, mejo nyamiye, o nyamiye da. Yesu yago. Asembi amatio, mejo nyamiye, o nyamiye da. Yesu yago.
Thank you very much, the ever dynamic Vivi Ukwa. Distinguished Acting Chancellor, this assembly having been duly constituted as the congregation of the Valley View University for the purpose of conferring degrees and for presenting prizes, may I now respectfully invite the Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Peter Jekum-Boateng, to deliver his speech. Shall we welcome him?
Acting Chair of Council, and all persons here present, I would want to proceed on existing protocol. You are all welcome to Valley View University, Techiman campus. This is the third congregation of our graduation season. The fourth will take place in this auditorium tomorrow for students from the School of Education. And then the fifth convocation takes place on Thursday at the Kumasi campus. Today, we are here to celebrate the success of students who have completed the requirements for their various programs of study. To all such students, I want to say congratulations. It is by the grace of God. The songwriter puts it this way: we've come this far by faith, leaning on the Lord, trusting in his holy word. He has never failed us yet, and he never will. Just remember the good things God has done, things that seemed so impossible. We praise him for the victories he has won. We thank the Lord for the lives of our students. I know you may have so many stories to tell if you are given the opportunity. I remember at last night's graduate school students' banquet, one student sharing his joy with us together with his wife, that some years back when Adra Sweden came to build this campus, he was a very small boy, and he remembered moving around picking nails for the carpenters, for the workers to put up these structures at this place. And now he was full of joy. Less did he know that he was going to be part of the students here graduating today. And we thank God for that. We've gathered here to celebrate the Lord's goodness, not only towards these students, but also towards all who have been part in these achievements. We are talking about parents, guardians, friends, brothers, uncles, sisters, grandparents, supporting staff, Valley View University, all of us. The Lord has been good to us. One special thing about these celebrations is that it is the first face-to-face graduation season since the pandemic started. We had switched to online graduations due to the restrictions. We thank God that by his grace, we can meet face-to-face. We are praying that the spread of the virus goes down and give way to regular academic activities. Chair, I would like us to remind ourselves of something important, that which has been our focus from the beginning of this quinquennium. We started under the leadership of our immediate past Vice Chancellor, Professor Daniel Kwame Bediako, who led an agenda from our strategic plan. From the beginning of the period, efforts have focused on mission-driven programs, incentives and rewards, customer-centeredness and discipline, enhancing quality teaching and mentorship, expansion of revenue-generating activities, the need to cut down wastage and receivables, encouraging unity and cordiality, fundraising and consolidation of infrastructure, and finally, the need to nurture a niche in health and technology programs. Chair, in spite of the challenges during the period, the 2021 4ICU online ranking has placed Valley View University in the 8th position among the hundreds of public and private universities in Ghana. In the year 2015, the institution was placed in the 8th position. In 2016, we moved up to the 7th position. This year, among all the private universities in Ghana, Valley View University is placed in the 2nd position, according to 4ICU. The journey on the road to success is sometimes tough and rough. In spite of the setbacks, we keep our eyes fixed on the positives, the blessings, and still believe that by the grace of God, there is room for improvement, and that Valley View University will do better. The institution has always been interested in the spiritual and moral development of members of this community, talking about all campuses. We train students to follow the example of Christ, to love and serve God and humanity. In keeping with our vision and mission, we undertook various outreach programs during the year, and a total of 406 individuals gave their lives to the Lord. One evangelism group, the TEMSA group, Theology and Mission Students Association, built a 100-seat capacity church building for a church they established in the northern region. I know the team here in Techiman has also been very active in evangelism and has been baptizing and opening new churches each academic year. God bless you all for the efforts. The rector has given us information about academic programs at this campus. University-wide, Valley View University had 28 academic programs in 2016. Today, we offer 50 programs in different modes under the School of Graduate Studies, School of Nursing and Midwifery, School of Business, School of Education. We have the School of Adult and Distance Education, Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, and then the Faculty of Science. Additional programs are expected to be added to the list, as the rector has mentioned to us. Based on present state taste for online education, the institution has initiated a process to run full online programs during this academic year. I would want to mention we are aware that the SSCE results have been published. And as I congratulate all who have passed successfully and are working on seeking admission into the various universities, including Valley View University, I, at this time, would want to assure those who couldn't make it that Valley View University has opportunities available for them. Most of you may qualify for admission into our diploma programs. We offer diploma in business administration, diploma in development studies, and also diploma in computer science. These are programs we offer for SHS graduates who, for one or two failed courses, may not qualify for direct admission into any degree program. Come and study at Valley View University. There is more room for you. Chair, the total student population for the entire university, what the rector gave was for Techiman campus, It stands at 7,573 as at October this year. Out of this, 59% were males and 41% females. And we have just heard that Techiman campus has a little over 2,000 students. The School of Education, as he mentioned, held the highest student population of 44%. The School of Nursing and Midwifery followed with 20%. The School of Adult and Distance Education had 11% of the population. Then the School of Graduate Studies, 9%, followed by the Faculty of Science, School of Business, and finally the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences. During the period, we were blessed with 288 workers as an institution, campus-wide. And these are those whose efforts have assisted in bringing the institution where it is now. 68% of these were males and 32% females. We had 142 senior members, 63 senior staff, and 83 junior staff. Currently, we have about 79 workers who are studying either part-time or full-time. Chair, over the past few years, we've had a number of workers obtain their doctoral degrees from various universities, and we want to congratulate all such workers who have completed their studies and have returned to serve in the house of the Lord. The university has been encouraging members towards its core responsibilities, that is research, teaching, and service to our communities. During the year, about 103 peer-reviewed articles were published by members of the community during the year. I believe this is commendable given the strength of our teaching staff. We had promotions to the ranks of senior accountants, senior lecturers. We had one person promoted to the position of an associate professor, and we look forward to having more promotions. A considerable number of our workers have been retired from active service, and we look forward to having special time with each one of them. I know we have one here at Techiman campus. Start preparing for that. I wanted to say something about the basic school, and we want to thank the rector for giving us that detailed information. We train, Chair, from crèche to PhD. As the rector has mentioned, the total enrollment population of our two basic schools, we have one here at Techiman and we have one at OEB campus, and the total enrollment is 1,966. And I want to once again commend the efforts of the campus, especially the head teacher, Sister Mavis, and her team for working so hard to bring the basic school thus far. Congratulations and blessings to all of you. And I'm happy the rector has also given us information on the ventures. It has been, in addition to academics, the institution focuses on growing our venture units because the support has been very significant. And I will always say that the initiative to establish venture units to support the main business of the university is laudable, and we will work to push it forward. At this graduation, for the entire university, we are graduating a total of 1,748 students. We started last weekend, and we continue today, tomorrow, and then on Thursday. 85% of them are from undergraduate programs and 15% from our graduate programs. By gender, 38% are females and males constitute 62%. We have 6 countries represented at our graduation ceremonies this season. Countries like Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Equatorial Guinea, Ghana, Nigeria, and Togo. Today and tomorrow, we are graduating students, a little over 845 here at Techiman. And at this moment, I want to congratulate my friend Paul Akrugu for emerging the valedictorian with a CGPA of 3.86. Paul is a student here. Congratulations, Paul. To you all students, it is time to leave. And my question still stands. When you have left Valley View University, where are you going? One thing about university education is learning to know yourself. And at the banquet last night, one student made this comment that made me happy. He said he has learned to know who he is. That is one quality, one thing about university education. I believe you have discovered enough of who you are and where you want to be because you've been taught to know this here at Valley View University. As you walk out facing the complexities and dynamics of the environments of your communities and beyond, I want you to remember to take initiative and get in the game. Be an entrepreneur. This is something I always talk about. The government, by God's grace, has announced so many plans to motivate you into entrepreneurship, to reduce the rate of dependency here in Ghana. Take advantage of these opportunities because Valley View University has given you the required capabilities to move forward from here and be successful. Once again, I want to remind you, take initiative and be in the game. Be an entrepreneur. Take action and don't sit idle looking at the faces of others. You are here because you made a choice to be here. So long as you are alive, you are going to be making choices. Make the right choice. Pray and the Lord will guide you. Don't be a victim of your circumstances. Be the hero God wants you to be. Chair, unfortunately, we lost 4 of our members during the year. We had 2 students, and then we had 1 faculty from this campus and another staff. May the Lord comfort the immediate families of these loved ones. Appreciation on behalf of the university community, I want to express appreciation to our guest of honor for his presence and support. To our guest speaker, thank you and God bless you. Thank you also to the team here who has engineered the celebration of our students' success, the graduation committees. God bless you. To our faculty and staff who have committed themselves to the best of the institution, thank you and God bless you. We also appreciate the support received from the Seventh-day Adventist Church, represented here in this conference, within the Northern Ghana Union Conference, and also within the territories of WAD. God bless you all. Our appreciation once again goes to Hope TV. They followed us all the way from Accra to Techiman. God bless you. To Omanhene and Dananum and of the Techiman traditional area, we say thank you so much for the support you have given to us. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude, I want you to finish this for me. If the Lord had not been on our side, if the Lord had not been on our side, okay, and so the students, you say, if the Lord had not been on my side, let Israel now say. If it had not been the Lord who was on your side, on our side, when we were at the crossroads of the pandemic with no idea of the next step and direction, we would have been pinched and crushed inside the claws of COVID-19. The virus would have swallowed us. Yes, that is true. But blessed be the name of the Lord who has not given us as prey to the teeth of the pandemic. I believe we have escaped like a bird from the snare of the fowler. We have escaped from the snare of the pandemic. Why? Because the Lord has been our help. Our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. The Lord has been faithful to all of us in the past year. It's evident that the challenges have been enormous, but by God's grace, solutions, as I always put it, solutions came just in time. Once again, I want to make a recommendation of VVU to all SHS graduates, parents, and guardians that you should bring your wards to Valley View University. We do not train students to acquire only knowledge. We also train them as social beings. We train them to work physically. Above all, we train them to love the Lord and worship Him. Ours is holistic education, a center of excellence for value-based Christian education. Bring your children to Valley View University and you'll be very happy in the future. Chair, the Lord has been our leader, and I believe that the future will always be bright for Valley View University. I want to say thank you all so much for being part of the development, of the growth of Valley View University. God bless you.
Thank you, Professor Peter Boahen. Thank you so much for that detailed report also. Before we have Mr. Amos Opoku-Boahen, the Associate Registrar of the campus, introduce to us our guest of honor, shall we once again invite the singers to give us a rendition? Thank you.
Acting Council Chair, Standing on the protocol already established, I am honored to introduce to this August House the special guest of honor. The person in focus this morning is the chief of Bamirihene and also the Tuntuhene of Techiman Traditional Council. He was installed as a chief in February 19, 2014. The traditional name of our special guest of honor is Nana Asare Baffuor II. He is also known in the private life as Mr. Joshua Kwajo Asare. Acting Chair, suffice us to know that our special guest of honor is a product of Techiman SDA Middle School, now the junior high school. He served as a revenue collector at the Techiman Municipal Assembly for 9 years. Currently, Nana is a astute businessman. Chair, our special guest of honor has extensive travel experience. He has traveled to countries like Egypt, Lebanon, Turkey, Bulgaria, Italy, Spain, among others. Council Chair, under the watch of Nana, our special guest of honor, as the chief of Bamirihene, the town has benefited for these projects. Among them are expansion and renovation of chief compound, police station, state boreholes, water extension to various homes, standpipes at various vantage points, market shops under construction, 28-seater ultra-modern WC toilet, Gary factory, corn mill, which is under construction, full completion of first phase of ultra-modern community center. And we all bear witness when we were bereaved. I think we went there and we saw it. He had full completion of first phase of that community, completion of Community Day Technical School, street lights across all principal streets within the Bamirihene community. Chair, time will not permit us to tell a lot about our special guest of honor. He has been a friend of Valley View University. He's always with us and always attending our program. Audience, I am privileged to introduce to you Nana Asare Baffuor II. Nana, your audience.
Shall we, with a standing ovation, welcome Nana to the podium? Shall we, humbly? Thank you. Thank you.
When you're in a Makwaba, Mama Fishiapa, one was a casa and assistant. So I can't from Ropo, I can't Spanish from, I can't Arab from, and I'm a Sanka, Bulgaria. And Team Ceremonial, some country, Nana country, I'm see a Druya Demo, high traditional way. Diminianum, more motable folk as a professor and doctors. Some country, Miss Ceremonial, Monyamadon, Amankasa. Ne that's wrong kwa SMD no nyam kese ma urade na de ma urade a ama ho kwan se me ne mo nyina mehia na yentu ye hofo se de be ya wiase de aka ye mi e betuma di nkonim awomu na gina me gina ha no me gina ha se ohene a me free Techiman traditional council mu Yena Yura, or Sadia, or Confirmia, or Tosonai. On a she and she on phone Techiman in answer. Nanan console. And as me Bamin Chiamina, na Omoina also of in Shapa. Mijinaha, as I am at the Fabio, a broso, as I say. And yet, a conya be a saying over to me, a original problem. Na ono want to atu anamo. Say, ne manya konya, ne say, Midda Uradiase. Na many police divisional commander, Mr. Damoa, Mama Onso Kwaba, say, oh, happy. I would say, Brady Edru, you see, a bra. I was saying, a son, a tick a crabbing casacase. Nemo, needing kind. Ye na je tum se moba very view ha abesua de mo a mo bra so se mo kofi no sansemi ekoma mo ye na ya kam so no ese fa ne du se ye konso a nya foforo ka ho a yetumi e de abobra won nansan wiase mu de ayem dane se wura awurade mu awurade school mu ana se onyame efie na mo sua de enti benim se Munina Monsiande ayem payempa aye omambapa abua magana atematum enti mesramo gina me gina haye me gina nyankopon mo brohon fo dam de tum ho se mommra mo ho ase se afode a etiase na etuhia na tama na prof edikan kasa odi yantutu goro ho se gold ne range shamen se obi o wachire bia se kan ya no toso a ohun se shrem pa nanso so awadwuma eye amani padua mesramo dia amene mo kan na ne se ye de mo ba se mo besua ne ma mo de Boahen wiase ana se Ghana man ana abesipire bi kura betu akotana buru kire entumo so ba yamfa so amani pa na bra mo ma menom bra mo ho biton koko biton gali biton kodu pure water and the aboa mama motimi adu sabre se ekoba se wo ma menom anyam so mfa so a ebe ya roho mesramo onyame mo onko na monko so aba eya bapa mekasa abapa ene da niam bebre ya ba yesi a teacher for bi adanse a school for mo nya adwuma wo no mate kuo bi kuo no mote so a ohun kuo no adwuma bia de ye na say akwa te say aban no ne focus adwuna say odeboa mo no na amadare na tension and esi ba bi na me no ka say me didi mo atema ana me ka say mo no chama me say muntie mbo so rep kura pie enti mo mama so mo na mfa so say sa kuo no de very view for de mama yentemo di wo mo bi mama yentemo di wo sa kuo no bi esan say mo fantete e pamo nipa omo gina bia kasa na ode ahye nyame mo ode akotro mo na chese ene ye brapa ebetun de awie daache mesramo mama nkonumdie emfiri maduhyan mu emra ne toso bio am say ya ba say ya besua de tibiri ben na wo twen say aban amfa wo a wo be yekuo na wa ye opposition na onna kontokwa chen say wo ankasa ba hwehwe bibi kakra na wa ye sere be ye betun aboa wo okwa brochira entisa obi awie ba sisi kura na se construction na oba na memen ko school obaye bi na ne bere no so se yankopon be yi ne se onkotra office a obaka oktra office asundwe mu a ebituna boa na manesa akona no menuanom timan na no atuma tumpon monyum mfiri basabasa yemu se obi aheda aba secondary school ana wababa city wa wie na ogina media na odi president atem ene no mo kire ye man kire ye se yenko di president bi atem media menuanom monyum mfiri sa subu kuo no mu na ne nya tete pa ebetumi akonya menchen se munyina magitum se atemu da homan apart from the ye wiase nyina no atemu kese da homan a ebebu ate onyankopon anem enti metumfo se wiase we no mbedi de papa wo mu na Kristo so nche no maso akodi da ensanda mesramo mama so manfaso na mfaso paba ye nyina ebenya so mfaso bi ebeya me yase mate sene ana ochina nipa ye no ehia ne ne ye jamkwan ochina bohwe na bi akodwon Arab group no mo tutu no ye fremo aye assisi ose de me na wa sua de asan de kotutu ukoku nipa ade de senka ya yanko school ye patuo ye wurawura ma ye kunkrante ne emoa but padwem pana wo de be na o maame o papa onua ukunu wadamfo eboa o se pakono fa sa adwem pana koma mfa so na wo so na tima boa ma watumpɔ no ahyerɛ ama ne panyina nya so mfa so mesrɛ mo sɛ be ya men kasa nkyɛ no ni ameka ne sɛ montwɛn ɛma aban empa adwuma ma wansa onso pe bibiye na bibia obɛyɛ no abɛbɔ ma onya more experience na sɛ aban frɛ wo a ɛnya de adwuma na wokɔ no obedi ho agorɔ abebio obɛhwɛ na yen nuanoma yesua brofo akɛse sɛ du ba bi de ɛhɔ sɛ de buo kura ɛyɛ adwuma wɔ hɔ a ɛsan sɛ school a yakonti na yɛde kyerɛkyerɛ yɛn ho sɛbio sɛbi man kɔ bi kura ebi a memma bɛ miɛnsa na sɛ nan no ɔma wie university ne bia bia ɔma bɔ degree anase bia ɔmo bɛtema kyɛn ho nti nipa bia de bo hunu na bɔnten no hu ni sɛ ɔno nso bia wɔ animu kyɛn ho anase obi ti sɛ wo na fa buo ma saa nipa no na sɛ wode saa buo ma nipa no Nyankopɔn de nhyira soronko bɛma wo nti mo mam kasa nyinaa no made nyinaa no ɛho nte na nso ne mama busua ama nipa nyinaa mesrɛ mo mene me kasa ɛkɔ awie no deɛ mɛka kyerɛ nyinaa no sɛ afie ɛkɔ na wie no na haw ne ayerɔho na atete nyinaa ɛfiri mu ne aba akɔ na saa atete no sɛ bia ba mo so a megyina Awurade Nyankopɔn sɛ ɔnyɛ firi mo so na ɔma mo nkwa ne ahoɔden a tumi ne animdie wo mu ɔma mo ne gye sɛ adusua mbɛsua no moanya de pa bi a mo ne kɔfie sɛ de bɛyɛ a abɛnhyira sorokɔ de ama mo daakye mesrɛ mo ne mede me kasa ɛkɔ awie na mmom moma yɛ mmerengu moma teacherfoɔ na sɛ teacher yɛ sie a ɔyɛ mo lectures no ɔmo mmerengu moma ɔmo nim ho danseɛ sɛ de bɛyɛ a ɛbɛtumi aboa ma ɛnya mo so mfa so daadaa nyinaa Very school a school a obiara trending a na kuma to no yam esan sɛ nana Techiman hene na ne gi school ho papa na mmoa de waboa school yi a nhyiamu no ɔsan ɛboa no ɛkyerɛ sɛ school yi ɛbɛnyina kɔ akyiri na mmoa bia de ɛbɛtifan sɛ ɛbɛkɔ nana hɔ no sɛdeɛ school no buo ne nkɔsoɔ ne nneɛma nyinaa ana ntete pa wo mu no ɛnya de a menim sɛ nyame nana obɛtwenete abata school yi enti mesrɛ mo a mokɔe monkɔra mokɔso abapa afei mebɛkɔe sɛ ɛdɛ me gyame din wɔ ha nti mepɛ sɛ nka sɛdeɛ daa mo ba ha yi moma mo word baako na mode Nana Asare Baffuor the second word ɛde ato so na nnwuma no ɛwɔ mu no mentim yɛ no da koro mɛyɛ no kakrakakraa na menim sɛ mayɛ amankonimdi aba ɛnti papa mekɔe nɛ mapɛ gye mo ties 50 bottles sɛ ebia na mowɔ baabi a ɛsɛ mo no siesie a mommra na mommɛgye na momfa nsiesie hɔ na mmom mama werɛ mfiri me sɛ mepɛ sɛ megya me din wɔ school ha mɛdam ase nyame nhyira mo nyinaa
Nana, that's Nana is a friend of this institution. In fact, he is not starting the relationship with us, and this is not the first time he's helping us. He helped in some time past in different ways. He has been attending all our programs. He has also been donating some items. He even promised to help our hospital, and he has been giving certain items like that. I want to take a minute or two to just summarize what Nana said. He asked for permission to speak in Twi because he is Nana, and that's the right thing that he should have done. Otherwise, he would have been taken to the traditional council for a problem. He thanked the Lord for seeing the graduates through their education here. He brought greetings from Osiadeyo Kumfuyameya, who is the traditional chief here. And he spoke to the graduates. And he said that he is happy the graduate school here at Valley View University, that is the lowest institution, and he expects graduates to exhibit that as they go home. He also pleaded with the graduates not to let the toils of their parents to be in vain, and not to go and join questionable groups. He also advised that the graduates become entrepreneurs. You should find something worthwhile to do for themselves to become profitable, and they should not wait on the government to employ them before they can do something. He also advised that graduates exhibit the best qualities that they have learned from this institution and desist from insulting leaders. And if we still want to go ahead and do that, we should remember that there is judgment. For whatever we want to do, we should remember that one day we are going to give account of ourselves. Then he also said that graduates should shun pride and respect all manner of people. And he prayed that at the end of this year, as we have a few days to go, the Lord will bless everybody. He ended by saying that we shouldn't let the toil of our teachers also be in vain. Sadeyo has the university at heart, is ready to help, and asked that we give him a block that we are putting up, so that he's going to help us put it up and name it after him. And I want to believe it is this auditorium complex that I'll talk about that Nana is referring to. And he has donated 50 boxes of tiles. Very expensive. Very expensive. We have the plan of giving a facelift to this block. So we are going to rip off all the roof, put pylons on it, and many other things. It's a facelift. It's not a renovation. And during that, we cannot come here to do anything. So there's another auditorium, E.G. White Hall, and that needs. So we are going to use what Nana has given to us to renovate the place. So all our activities will be held there on this place, comes back to life. So Nana has been a great blessing. May we give him another hand, please. God bless you. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Rector. Thank you, Nana. We had acknowledged the presence of some media houses. May we reiterate the presence of Hope TV, Peace FM, and Joy News. Distinguished Vice-Chancellor, I respectfully call upon Dr. Mrs. Ninon Amatel, who, for the purposes of this year's 27th graduation program, acts as the Pro-Vice Chancellor, conferment degrees and awards. Shall we welcome her?
Distinguished Vice-Chancellor, Nana. The person being presented have fulfilled the requirements and regulations of the university and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degrees of their respective schools and faculties. I therefore call upon the deans of various schools and faculties to present their students. I now call on the Dean of School, actually of the Graduate Studies, School of Graduate Studies. School of Graduate Studies, Miss Josephine Pepper-Mensah, to present their students.
Thank you, Ma'am. Will the graduating students of the School of Graduate Studies please stand and remain standing? Present the graduating students standing before you and those who are unavoidably absent, for whom I stand proxy, and who have successfully completed their master's and postgraduate diploma degree examinations and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to various programs of Valley View University School of Graduate Studies. Thank you.
By the authority of the University Council, I admit you all and severally to the postgraduate degrees of Valley View University. Congratulations to all of you.
School of Graduate Studies, Master of Business Administration, Banking and Finance, Abdullahi Dahuni Al-Hassan, Adanusa Stephen Stanley, Baturo Elijah, Donyina Nyame Eric, Enin Ajua Akwaba, Frempong Frank Ejay, Idi Abdul Rahman, Mumin Mohammed, Nketia John,
Yeah, please, you march forward, you file. Once you hear your name,
Abdul Dawuni Al-Hassan, Adanusa Stephen Stanley, Baturo Elijah, Donyina Nyame Eric, Enin Ajua Akwaba, Frempong Frank Ejay, Idi Abdulrahman, Mumin Mohammed, Nketia John, Okra Charles, Omabo Alvin, Osei Douglas, Department of Management, Master of Business Administration, Human Resource Management, Abdul Rahman Mohammed, Ambayo Regina, Ampoma Presla, Ansu Thomas, Brahma Meimuna, Dakura Mohammed, Dasa Patience, Matilda Bwedi Asantua, Na Desmond Anderson, Nantoma Gladys Lamisi, Nicholas Opong, Osman Aminatu, Owusu Pepra Erica, Paddy Monica, Safo Emmanuel Same, Shahadu Fuseini, Wahid Sadiq, Guma Ladi Grace, Master of Business Administration, Strategic Management, Abdullahi Salamatu, Afum Augustine, Ahinkro Nana Osei, Amwa Obed, Esubontin Beatrice, Ba Set Kobina, Dutes John Najepin, Egan Evans, Frank Intifrempon, Jagdo Mahama, Johnson Mark Kweku, Quine Isaac Bwansi, Mohammed Abdul Sameh Chantuni, Morgan Edward, Oaklin Evelyn, Yabua Kobna, Master of Business Administration, Accounting, Ade Faustina Jain, Ejako Simon Ata, Ej Baffuor Ebenezer, Ej Samuel, Ajimai Louis Kobna, Amwakun Joseph, Ampofo John Sichofe, Anane Thomas, Ansu Foster Amponsa, Asante Solomon, Buzia Ejapon, Ibrahim Habib, Kuyiri Moses Nuboni, Kwachi Gideon, Lejibo Anita Porebe, Muhammad Bashiru, Muhammad Zakaria, Opoku Nicholas, Swale Muhammad, Yeboah Linda Jebiwa, Yusuf Osman. Department of Education, Master of Philosophy in Educational Administration and Leadership, Adobia Ewua Yvonne, Ajimain Grace Senior, Enki Cynthia May. Master of Education in Educational Administration and Leadership, Abdallah Issa, Akon Mary, Adane John Kofi, Adaroma Mercy Felajefeli, Adai Nicholas, Edinkra Mavis, Ej Amos, Ej George, Ej Mensa Ruth, Edu Juma Ernest, Edu Isaac Inti, Alale Alexander, Alasan Tevu Monica, Alasan Yaya Dandawa, Amankwa Maunyo Kwesi, Amankwa Maunyo Kwesi, Anima Janet, Anaman Victoria, Enchi Tuntuhene, Enchi Kwame Morrison, Akun Gideon, Amo Ebenezer, Asamoah Joel Otin, Asante Augustina, Asumani Samson Youngson, Ayarik Jackson Kwame, Bayesi Ransport Kobna, Boadu Efum, Boache Ernest Lincoln, Bonsu Peter, Dankwa Techi, Frempon George, Frempon Dominic, Frempon Isaac, Jan Samuel, Jima George, Isifu, Balue, Kwame Educhum, Kwatin Benjamin, Mahama Felaliu, Mbotin Solomon Tenyo, Minta Comfort, Mohammed Hamza Yakubu, Nkansa George, Insia Stephen, Obin Esuman Brian, Obin Rose, Obin Wilson Yeboah, Ufori Maxwell, Onferry Charles, Opoku Kwatin Yvonne, Opoku Johnson Kwejo, Osei Mary, Owusu Echampon, Owusu Emmanuel Kwejo, Pieku Joyce, Kweku Alfred, Salam Isaka, Safo Emmanuel Edu, Seidu Timothy, Sumaila Kofi, Tebi Samson, Yeboah John, Zakaria Mohammed, Sadisu. Postgraduate Diploma in Education, Distinction. J. Theophilus, Ishak Fidaus, Kumi Daniel, Credit, Ankuma Kese Felix, Kublenu John Kwesi, Lumo Samuel, Neti Robert, Obin Esther, Osei Jatin Kwabnache, Techi Benjamin.
of Nursing and Midwifery.
School of Nursing and Midwifery.
Okay. Good afternoon. School of Nursing and Midwifery. Will the graduating student of School of Nursing and Midwifery please stand and remain standing? Distinguished Vice Chancellor, degrees of Valley View University.
By the authority of the University Council, I admit you all and severally to the bachelor degrees of Valley View University. Congratulations.
School of Nursing and Midwifery, BSc Nursing, first class, Adam Jeremiah, Ejay Seth Mensa, Adomako Belinda, Akurugu Paul, Amankwa Matthew Wayo, second class upper. Second class upper. Anaba Isaac Ayabugri, Ansa Felicia Deborah, Apia Lois, Ata Mary Sewa, Boahen Amanda, Boache Ivy Owusu, Boche Cordelia Echampoma, Danso Enoch, Dasa Winifred, Derry Anthony, Dodoye Joshua Amele, Frempong Boatin Kwejo, Kento Mary Ajua, Kunadu Constance, Kusi Florence, Munufie Mary, Ofori Bedu Bernard, Opoku Belinda Nana Ama, Osei Millicent Bedu, Osei Prosper Bobie, Otu Christabel, Owusu Alberta Amo, Ata Annabella, Siat Dabuo, Techiwa Sarah, Tewia Kingsford, Riafe Enoch, Yamwa Ata Jedu, Yeboa Anthony. Second class lower division. Aban Justice, Ejay Frank Dakwa, Akwa Baffuor Sarah, Amisa Beatrice, Amwakunwa Janet, Ampon Gabriel, Enia Joanna, Asenso Benevolence, Dakura Solomon Sunzi, Dong Bego Amata, Gifty Donko, Fachiwa Hannah Kusi, Jan Emmanuel, Isa Rukaya, Kobi Comfort Ata, Nyaba Charity, Okra Anna, Osafo Esther, Osei Lydia, Ochre Emmanuel, Ousu Isaac, Sechiwa Helena, Sapon Yvonne, Seku Ernest, Tebua Beatrice, Tano Clement Adai, Yebua Farouk, Zibo Alexis.
Thank you very much, Madam Amatel. Will the graduating students of the School of Business, including students at the School of Adult and Distance Education, please stand and remain standing. Distinguished Vice Chancellor, I present the graduating students standing before you and those who are unavoidably absent, for whom I stand proxy, and who have successfully completed their diploma and Bachelor of Business Administration degree examinations and have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to the diplomas degrees of Valley View University.
By the authority of the University Council, I admit you all and severally to the diploma certificates and bachelor degrees of Valley View University. Congratulations to you all.
School of Business, BBA Accounting, First Class, Japan Collins, Apia Agnes Anochwa, Second Class, Upper Division, Abdullahi Abrahaman, Akoto Michael Baffuor, Alentis Ebenezer, Second Class, Upper Division, Abdullahi Abrahaman, Akoto Michael Baffuor, Alentis Ebenezer, Boahen Gladys, Wiafe Frank. Second class lower division. Dakun Festus, Nsia Ebenezer, Olariwaju Hannah, Amiyaw Ebenezer, Amwa Mary, Roberta Vitalis Bayo, Bonsu Abraham, Dansu Menu Ransford, Idrisu Abdul Gafar Andani, Larry Christiana Pentiep, Mahama Hadi, Benche Yelvele, Owusu Michael, Salman Awudu, Tanab Elubo Walter. Third class, Joshua Brefo. BBA Banking and Finance. Second class, lower division, Yabua Josephine Asiama. BBA Human Resource Management. Second class, upper division, Entry Emmanuel. Boachi Yadom Kweku. Abdurrahman Sule. Deto Frank Nendoma Jeme. Omar Baraka. Second class lower division, Abdul Salam Seidu, Edu Thomas, Ajayibe Akon Charles, Amuakwan Ellen Asare Bediakon, Azayam Richard, Baffuor Agnes, Jemfua Elizabeth Amiyaw, Nkroma Emmanuel, Owusu Esther, Owusua Cindy Atta, Tiwa Juliet. Idrisu Zenabu, Tahidu Isifu Riduma. Third class, Apreku Douglas, Boating Adiya Enim. BBA Management. Second class upper, Dakura Dina, Mohammed Jamal Atika. Second class lower division, Ade Odame Richard, Edu Felix, Baffuor Mavis, Bedu Ima, Fuseni Rukaya, Gariba Mohammed Halifa, Kelly Bulo, Stopton Mary. BBA Marketing, second class upper division, La Mahamadou. Second class lower division, Yamusa Habibu, Yabua Philemon. Diploma in Business Studies, Boateng Kwame Opoku, Chekuta Tuko Daniel, Ousu Mensa Joseph, Seche Frederick Yao, Ameyaw Asantua Gladys, La Philomena Sidanaya, Mohammed Rahat Swale, Nimo Isaac, Faculty of Science, Bachelor of Science, Agribusiness, second class upper division, Asare said, Ayamga Eunice, Bafukuma Sonyinado.
Mr. Chair, thank you very much for Shall we have some silence as we proceed? We would want at this juncture to recognize the presence of certain dignitaries. We have in our midst Chief Superintendent Cosmos Afana Damwa, representing, in fact, the Divisional Commander, Techiman. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. And representing the Regional Police Commander. You're welcome. We also have the Assistant Director of the Regional Coordinating Council, Sir Faye Boachi Solomon. Shall we see you, sir? Yeah, thank you for coming. We also are graced with the presence of Nana Owusu Sapong, the Atebubu Achamehene. Nana, shall we see Nana? Oh, Nana Kwaba. Thank you. Thank you. Chair, shall we at this juncture respectfully invite for the charge to the graduates, the acting Vice Chancellor. Thank you. And so we would invite the graduates to be upstanding.
Before you take the charge, I would like to quickly mention that Valley View University has intentionally decided to partner with our chiefs and queen mothers in the area wherever we have our campuses and learning centers to ensure that they acquire the education needed. And thankfully, thanks to God, we've had a few of them graduating from Valley View University. Today, we have two of such persons among us, and it is an honor for me to let you know that we have our brother, Master Egan Evans, the registrar of the Techiman Traditional Council. Can you wave at us, Evans? Let's see you. God bless you. And we also have one chief from the Gosu area, in the person of Nana Otuo Pakochune Asamoah Boating. He is the Akrodie Nifahene. In school, we call him Joel Otin Asamoah. He is graduating with a Master of Education. And he is also the Traditional Council Registrar for the Akrodie area. God bless you. And we still have some chiefs and queen mothers who are still in school. We are praying they will graduate very soon to the glory of God. Now to you all students graduating. Once again, if the Lord had not been on our side, congratulations once again. There are many diverse opportunities coming up all around you. New career prospects for learned and intelligent persons like you are uncovered each moment due to the persistent changes within your environments and our environments. Your communities are waiting for courageous and opportunity-seeking game changers like you. You have the responsibility to develop yourself and your communities. It is for this reason that you are being called to excellence, integrity, and service as you confront the issues of the world. You have been trained by Valley View to shun corruption and defend that which is edifying. Your communities will remain sanitized and happier if men and women like you will stand for that which is right. I am confident that you have a better understanding of your world and the abilities required to cause the needed change. The knowledge and skills you have acquired from Valley View University are amazing, but they all come with some responsibilities. It is your turn to use these skills to the benefit of your communities and humanity. I have no doubt that you will do exactly that because You have been trained through Valley View University for it. May the Lord be with all of you. Congratulations. And now, I still see the tassel is dangling around. You see, before the degree is conferred, you will have to have it on your right. And as soon as it is conferred, you have to move it to the left. And so at the count of 3, you move it 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now we say you are all graduates of Valley View University. God bless you. Please don't sit yet. Keep standing.
Thank you. So, for response to charge, we would invite up front here, Madam Buzia. Sorry, Sir Buzia Japan. Sorry. Shall we have you here? Let's welcome him. Please, let's welcome him, class. Great.
Response to VC's charge. The Chancellor, Chair of Council, VC and management, faculty and staff, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I am Buzia Ejapong. On behalf of the December 2021 graduating class, do hereby respond to the charge by our Vice Chancellor as follows. There is no shred of doubt about the impact VVU has had on us for the time we've encountered her. Like a crucible, she tested and refined us into fine gems, poised to glitter in a world tainted with the effects of a pandemic, poverty, and widening inequality. Notably, the tasks to right the wrongs in today's world appear daunting, but Prof. Vice Chancellor. However, that is where we, the December 2021 graduating class, are willing to step up. For us, the value-based education cocktail served us during our studies in VVU with its 3 core ingredients of excellence, integrity, and service, coupled with a side dish of individual, unique experiences, will be the necessary catalyst that will propel us to greater heights and achievements in future. Professor Vice Chancellor, we give you our firm assurances that we will be worthy ambassadors of the VVU brand, ready to heed the call to confront the pandemics of our time, enabled by the core values we have imbibed during our sojourn at VVU. We also promise, with God's help, to rise up to the challenge of becoming what you term as opportunity-seeking game changers. As I end my response on behalf of my colleagues, Professor Vice Chancellor, permit me to say a hearty congratulations to us, the December 2021 class, for the important milestone shock in our academic pursuits. To you, Prof. Vice Chancellor, profound thanks to the charge. May VVU be better and greater than we are living today. Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Buzia Ejapong. Shall we have up front once again for induction into the Alumni Association, Mr. Luther in theme, AJ, shall welcome him.
Chair, with your permission, and on behalf of the alumni president, I want to induct the graduates into the Alumni Association. Graduates, I will request you to repeat after me the alumni pledge for Valley View University. The men will respond alumnus, whilst the ladies respond alumna. As alumni of this university, I commit myself to uphold the ideals of Valley View University and reflect its teachings. I pledge to be faithful to the Alumni Association by responding to its call to duty to aid in projecting the core values of the university. Excellence, integrity, and service to the world. I therefore pledge my diligent service to humanity and my alma mater by contributing my quota to make other youth in Ghana benefit from holistic Christian education. I pledge to keep the flame of the university burning by rendering my honest service to God and humanity wherever I find myself. So help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Graduates, you may resume your seats. Thank you. Honorable Chair, we would at this juncture invite to the podium Dr. Asare Ankra to help us in the presentation of academic awards, even as the acting Vice Chancellor so delivers. Let's welcome him.
Can it be just a sentence? Okay. The chair, these graduates have been recognized for outstanding performance by the faculty of their respective academic departments. And therefore, we are here, and as usual, to appreciate them. The chair, once again, it will interest you to note that these outstanding students, or graduates for that matter, are those with a GPA of not less than 3.6 cumulatively. So without much ado, I would like to begin. Paul Akurugu, as an standing academic, you have demonstrated extraordinary scholarship by graduating with a summer cumulative grade point award of 3.86 on these days, December 12th. Congratulations, Paul. Okra Charles with a GPA of 3.81. Congratulations. Kwachi Gideon, MBA Accounting with a GPA 3.81. Congratulations. Wahid Sadiq with a GPA of 3.73, MBA Human Resource Management. Japan Collins, a GPA of 3.73, Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Shall we give the awardees a round of applause? Just a few words regarding the award won by a Japan Collins with a CGPA of 3.73. A Japan Collins comes to us as our overall best accounting student. And for that, he has almost a 1-year attachment with BNA Chartered Accountants. That is Bacha Nakote Chartered Accountants. He has an award a special award from Bacha Nakote Chartered Accountantship. And we must also say that all those who over the years have had the privilege of taking up this program with Bacha Nakote Chartered Accountants are in top internationally recognized accounting firms. And for that, we congratulate you. Thank you so much. We have these two other special awards to do. And so, Mr. Chair, I want to call respectfully on the Vice Chancellor to once again be upstanding as we present these awards. Yeah. So, Honorable Vice Chancellor, the first award we have is for our guests of honor, Nana Asare, Baffuor II, Bamirihene. Shall we welcome Nana as he takes his award, which comes with a plaque, a beautifully designed plaque. Thank you, sir. And we also have, for Saturday's guest preacher, Pastor Dr. Chris Ananunu, a special award. Can we appreciate the guest speaker for Saturday's consecration service? Thank you. Having given out these awards, we come to the turn of listening to the valedictorian graduate. That is the overall academic best student. Let's welcome Mr. Paul Akurugu as he gives his valedictorian speech. He is the overall best academic student of the university, which means that with all the campuses put together, Oyibi, Techiman, Kumasi, he emerged the overall best. Let's recognize him. Thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, Chair of the Council, Vice Chancellor, our Honorable Guest of Honor, University Chair, Head of Department, Faculty, invited guests, fellow graduates, media present, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very much privileged and proud to be called upon on this special occasion to deliver the valedictory speech. I wish to say congratulations to all of us. Fellow graduates, many of us will testify to the holy belly life on campus and the arduous task of securing a degree in Valley View University. It has never been easy, and the journey has never been easy. Fellow graduates, I agree with the Psalms, as he said in Psalm 124, that if it's not the Lord who have done this, let Israel now say. Indeed, it's the Lord who have done this. If not by his graces and mercies, who are we to be graduates of Valley View University? All praises and adoration will continue to be unto his name for his guidance and protection. There were some years ago that I could remember that on that special day, I arrived on this campus. I met some people, and they are from Western region. Others were from Greater Accra. I was coming from Upper East region, and others were from all around the region, and we met. And there was a great excitement and expectations, which was all because of what our friends have told us, what the media have said, and what our family members have said about graduating. It was excitement and expectation, but the question was, how can we be there? Today, if we stand here and there's nothing for us to jubilate about, if there's nothing to celebrate, at least we have also been there. Congratulations once again. My fellow graduates, I want to say this, that we have come a long way in reaching where we are today. If we could recall from our jack ladder, there have never been a time of easy. We have faced a lot of challenges, which we can talk of. Where is your business department? I could remember trying to balance a common table, which I don't understand, but he can never balance. This is the journey, the accomplishment we achieve in it should be a starting point for further achievements. Let us not bury our talents, but make an optimal use of them to project the image of our alma mater and Ghana as a whole. As we take the word into our hands, let us take it reverently, for it is an old piece of clay with millions of thumbprints on it. And this will portray to us that once we are going out, we should remember that any field we find ourselves, there have been good people there, there have been bad people there. There have been lazy people there, there have been hardworking people there. This is also a time for us to take the same word into our hands. What are we going to portray over there? Let me quote this from J.K. Rowling, a known artist from Harry Potter. She said this: "We do not need magic to change the world. We do not need magic to change the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. You have the power to imagine and the power to imagine better. So with this, let us move by this, that we are going to make a change. Let me remind you, colleague graduates, let us not wait for an opportunity to be created for us. We must challenge ourselves with the knowledge and the skills we acquired from this institution to create such opportunity for ourselves, even though it may be hard." But an American poet said this by name Ralph Waldo. He said, "Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead. Where there is no path, leave a trial." My fellow graduates, I want to say something about one African and a Ghanaian young boy. He was born in a village where electricity, network, nothing exists. That is where he was born. He used to drink water with animals because he was a shepherd. Years ago, this young boy was having a dream for becoming a graduate. But looking at the circumstances, it was not easy. This young boy I'm talking of will wake up around 6 a.m. in the morning, and the earliest he could get to the basic school is around 9:30 a.m. You can imagine the number of hours. And there is always a side attraction of crossing many rivers before you get to the school. So this particular young boy have to learn how to swim. Fortunate for that boy, he completed senior high school, but only to come home and meet a cutlass, a hoe, and a knapsack sprayer. And the meaning is, this is the end of your academic journey. The rest you're supposed to be seen in farm. And this young boy accepted it for a year. And later he moved into city and became a street boy. And he worked in the city for 2 years. And one bright morning, an opportunity knocked his door. And that opportunity was an offer from Valley View University to pursue a degree program. And that young boy I'm talking of is no any other person than Paul Akrugu. Fellow graduates, help me to do special acknowledgement. My story can never be complete if I did not mention the name of a lecturer, a father, and a friend. He has been everything, and he is part of this success story. He is Mr. Isaac Kwajohanson. Sir, I greet you. There is also one person that I must mention the name. The name I can never forget, even until death. This person has offered a superhuman support. The support is above mentioned. Physically, physiologically, emotionally, everything. And this person is by name Miss Sarah Techiman. Sarah, I congratulate you. Vice Chancellor, before I take my seat, I want to give this firm assurance on behalf of my colleagues. A popular professor from Kenya by name Professor Patrice Lumumba have made this in his series of submission, and I want to retreat the words. He said, no matter how the situation is, no matter how the world is going to treat you, we students of Valley View, we are going to plant a tree of integrity. We are planting this tree with no hope of enjoying its seed nor its shade. But we are planting this particular tree with a great hope in us that a generation will come, they will possess similar qualities that we are having. And this particular generation will water such tree. And days are coming that another generation will also follow. And this generation will prune this particular tree. And we believe that there's an ultimate day that this particular tree we are planting today will bear fruit, will have shade, and all Ghanaians will enjoy its fruit. Long live VVU, long live Ghana. God bless you.
And God bless you too. God bless you. Isn't that touching? We thank you, we congratulate you Mr. Paul Akurugu. Yeah, so, Mr. Akurugu, yeah, I like the way you mentioned the name. You say Akurugu. Yeah, Mr. Paul Akurugu, please, shall we? I think you left your citation here. Yeah, one. This is the second one. So, yeah, you see, he doesn't believe he's earned them all. Yes. Yeah, that's it. So that's it. Thank you. You're welcome. And we thank you, Mr. Anson. We thank you, Madam Sarah. You are providing all the physiological, social, emotional, and all the needs. We're grateful. Thank you. Whatever that means. Congratulations. Okay. All right. We hope very soon you'll be inviting us to a certain program. We look forward to seeing that. Mr. Chair, shall we at this juncture invite to the podium Dr. Dominic Kojo-Frimpong to do the appreciation? Sorry, Dr. Dominic Frimpong. Sorry.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. God indeed has been with us, and His greatness and His grateful nature has continued to be with us until today. Great indeed is Thy faithfulness. True of us? True of us? All right. On behalf of the board chairman, acting vice chancellor, the registrar, faculty and staff, and the entire student body, I wish to express Valley View University deep sense of appreciation to all who have made it to this congregation. Today, we have been blessed, and a lot have been said also. I would like to just talk about what Nana Bamirihene said today, and that is going to be the advice of the millennium. Nana, when Nana matanko nyina ida mase wona mudidi na mama ye biadi e be bia twemu a Valley View ene ezi Asare nya adwene se ye fe bia tena ni at school no mo na mo dasa ase ma yen munya ye mu dad besine na nenso so de ma ye ebro so ye ni mu se e be bia fe mu bia so no mo beba asemba ko a na ne woka ya matwa to ho a menim se ye de kobo ye bra wo se ye nkoni nko so aba na ye be so aba pa mo woni age ana motu obotu ne nne enne bra wa bre enne akwanya wunya ye nyina no ye ma no nya kwada yenim se de wakan wo so beti ye nka no na ye nkranhye ene ye de bre wo na ye de mo ase se mo ba ye. Amen. Now, to you, the new graduates, please turn to your friend sitting by you and wish him or her congratulations. Say congratulations. Yes, you have made it all. So say congratulations. Now let me say this. Your toil and mourn have seen the light of day. Your suffering have seen a new definition. What seemed to be the confusion in the system has now been translated into the joys of today and the future success. You have actually made Valley View proud today. It is in the light of this that I wish to say congratulations to all of you. Actually, I'm also part of you. Today, I'm graduating with another master's degree. And I think together we have made it. Once again, I want to say that your toil and mourn have seen a new definition. In fact, parents here, I wish to say congratulations also to you because you have made it all today. Sometimes when the children come home and they are complaining, they are talking, some of you become so confused. But today, what do you see? You have seen this brightest day and this beautiful moment. It has been your patience and your provision. We thank you all for coming, and I know we are going to brighten the corner wherever you find ourselves. Let me also just mention one thing that the rector said, and I put it down. The rector of Techiman campus, Prof, you said you are comparing us to gold, and that wherever you go, you should brighten the corner. Prof, we are going to do exactly that as we go out. So we are actually the gold of the millennium. And the acting vice chancellor, you also said something that she go and take initiative and be an entrepreneur. That's exactly what you're going to do, and you never let you down. Thank you for coming, and may God bless us all. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Dominic Frimpong. Before we invite the acting chancellor for the dissolution of the assemblage, which would be followed by a benediction to be done by Pastor Dr. Kwame Boahen. Permit me to mention that we also had in our midst for today's occasion the president of the Greenview Conference of SDA Ghana, in the person of Pastor Intim Enchi. We seek to recognize his presence. Thank you. And so, Acting Vice Chancellor, shall we at this juncture invite to the podium, representing the Chancellor, Pastor Dr. Chris Anananu, for the dissolution of the assemblage. Thank you.
By the powers conferred on me as acting chancellor of Valley View University, I, Pastor Chris Ananunu, declare the graduation assembly duly dissolved. In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Shall we all stand as we commit ourselves into God? Silence, please, as we pray. Father in heaven, this afternoon we are humbled for your presence with us. We thank you that by your special grace we began this program with you. And so by your special grace we are also ending with you. We are committing everybody here in this assembly into your hands in a very special way, beginning from the graduates, all those who came from far and near, parents and guidance, guests from all corners who graced this occasion by your special grace. We are going home. Father, we are asking that you go with us, your presence go with us, and send all of us to our destination safely, to your glory. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shall we please be seated briefly? We'll be going out very soon. We'll invite to the podium the Director of the University's Relations Directorate and his team to do what they have to do before we process. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Registrar. We thank God for how far He has brought us. Let's take note of the following announcements. Right from here, These personalities, we have some points to meet, so we take note. At the rector's office, all key union officers, police commander, and then Techiman officers, you will be at the rector's office. And then at the cafeteria, faculty of Techiman, all deans, HODs, faculty of OEB will be at the cafeteria, as well as Hope Channel. And then at the graduate school, all staff, both regular, casual, and then contract workers, you should be at the graduate school down there. Please, graduates, right from here, we are not done yet. Tomorrow we'll continue. For the second session, we are graduating about 576 students. And so from here, kindly hand over the gowns to where you pick them. Other than that, you'll be surcharged and you'll not get your certificate. So please, take note. And then again, for faculties, since we are going to continue tomorrow, we want you to keep yours so that tomorrow after the program, you hand it over. Thank you very much. Now, our environment. We know that from here, most of you will be organizing parties. If you are one of them, see Mr. Ouswa Jekum, they are in front of the entrance there. See them, they will allocate a place for you. We are doing this because we are not done yet. Tomorrow, we want this place to be clean. And so let us keep the environment clean, please. Don't litter the place. With Angel Alpha, yes, they are also here. Joy, News, Asta, Peace, they are all around. So please, let us take note of all these announcements that